Pro Extra is the Home Depot's free loyalty program built for pros. Members earn perks just for shopping, like new Pro Extra dollars or tool rental perks. Get exclusive benefits every day that save time and money. And here's an extra, $20 off your next in-store purchase of $200 or more, just for signing up. Want to save? Join Pro Extra, only at the Home Depot. How doers get more done. Visit the Pro Desk in-store at homedepot.com/proextra for details. Pro Extra is the Home Depot's free loyalty program built for pros. Members earn perks just for shopping, like new Pro Extra dollars or tool rental perks. Get exclusive benefits every day that save time and money. And here's an extra, $20 off your next in-store purchase of $200 or more, just for signing up. Want to save? Join Pro Extra, only at the Home Depot. How doers get more done. Visit the Pro Desk in-store at homedepot.com/proextra for details.
Thank you for visiting ChristopherMedia.net.
Hey, what's going on?
Hey, what are you guys up to?
Oh, little weed, you know.
It's the Weedsman Podcast Nugget.
Zippity what?
Ready to drop the bass? Let's drop the bass.
Whoop-de-doo. What does it all mean?
All the random stuff that didn't fit in Friday's show you'll find here.
Oh, okay.
Hey, man. You got a joint?
Got a little bit of reef rice along on your board?
What that mean?
Please, just give me my weed, all right?
So the day that we release our next Weedsman podcast, sorry, it will be 10 years.
22nd.
On the 22nd. It'll be 10 years to the day of the death of George Carlin.
Really? It's a boy, oh boy, George.
What a decade to miss out on.
Have you missed a lot, buddy?
Yeah. Well, this came up because the only reason I knew that is because I was listening to Word Balloon podcast with John Suttress, and he normally does a lot of podcasts about like comic books, and now that that stuff is expanded into TV shows and movies too, he talks to those people as well. But he's a great interviewer, and he likes a lot of different things. And so if he gets the opportunity to interview somebody that's really cool, he'll take it. And he has an interview with Kelly Carlin.
What are you, fucking stupid?
Yes, the daughter of the man.
Yes.
And it's a rather long interview, and she's kind of doing the rounds promoting a box set that's out. The George Carlin Commemorative Collection. Oh, I'll take another little nip.
What is it? Is it just everything George has ever done?
It's hard to put everything together. I mean, the man had an insane career.
When I was a kid, I got it. It's funny, my parents gave it to me for Christmas. It was Class Clown, AM, FM.
Oh, really?
And it was a third one. It was like three of them, but it was called Classic Gold.
Those are like the early years of his like hippie turn.
Yeah.
Because she was talking about
words.
Yeah, she was talking about how that AM/FM was like a turning point for him. He had stopped doing his more conservative dining crowd comedy stuff, more traditional one-liners and stuff like that, and revamped himself and came out with AM/FM with the concept of having a clean side and a dirty side, introducing you to the new George Carlin. I'm going to tell you how things really are, and I'm going to swear a lot because I'm an adult, and we need to talk to like adults about this.
Because it was on CD, I was not aware there was clean side, dirty side.
Oh, right.
Or maybe I didn't read the liner notes hard, or maybe they were shitty liner notes.
Right. Well, I mean, yeah, originally when it came out, that would have been, what? I don't know. What year did AM/FM come out during his career? Because that had to have been like 70s, right?
Well, thanks a lot, Google. Just 2009.
I mean, going into the 80s, he was already in his final form,
Yes.
He transformed a lot, but he achieved his final evolution during the 80s. Oh, but to answer your question about what's on it, all of the HBO specials and a lot of segments from just random stuff that he did. A little bit of TV appearances, some specials, just a little taste of all the stuff that you want to see
72.
building up to it. But honestly, for you and I, what we grew up with, I think everything that we'd want to see is in those HBO specials. You say 72?
Yes.
That was AM/FM. Yeah, because she talks about him too. Like he was a conservative. He had always been ahead. He had, I guess, since a teenager was smoking.
I feel we have too many dopes. Yeah.
One side. Oh, there we go.
No question about it.
Oh, he's got the audience on the other side.
Yes.
Everybody has access to drugs, and we're all kind of just dopey. You know, we're just human beings, little protoplasm.
Not a lot of people talking about shit like this.
Piece of lettuce, you know. No real big thing. We're just kind of dopey folks, and we have all these drugs available to us. You know, that's why there's a drug problem, man. There's all those drug stores, right? Every 3 or 4 blocks, and it's a big sign.
I'm good on this. I got
all night. Drugs. We deliver drugs. Cut rate. Drugs. It's the biggest thing on their sign. Cosmetics, sundries, drugs. And the pharmacist is always stoned. You ever notice that? Check his eyes. He's experimenting with something there.
Sure, at the time, definitely.
Pull a prescription right away, you know? Really,
I think in 72, this was a good bridge between the two Georges.
Right.
The bastard, you know? It's no accident that we're drug-oriented, really.
And
drug companies got us that.
You know, coming up with all the HBO specials, I think I've seen all of them over the course of my life.
Oh, my favorite one, and maybe just because I've seen it so many, or maybe just because where I saw it in life, is What the Hell Am I Doing in New Jersey?
That's the name of the special?
Yes.
Oh, okay. See, I don't know if I don't really know them by name. I recognize them.
You Are All Diseased. That was one of his final ones.
Yes, yeah. I remember that one.
I got to see him twice.
You've actually, twice. I think we did talk
Once
about this.
Once at the Michigan Theater with Rob St. Mary, formerly Projection Booth Podcast.
Yeah.
Available here on ChristmasMedia.net. And then, once with my dad at the Palace. It was the same tour. But one was,
Did he do a lot of the same material?
Oh, it was the same set.
Yeah.
But still, I mean,
yeah,
whatever, man. I got to see George Carlin.
Like, he seems, because of the way everything flows, it seems like stream of consciousness almost. At least the way he does a very good job at presenting it as such. But I guess he was also he wrote everything out. Right,
Yeah.
Practiced it, went over it. I mean, his delivery was all part of it.
Yeah, he was an improv guy.
And
he's a notebook guy.
And it was perfect because I remember seeing him when I was really little, and he was like the older dude that was losing his shit on TV, and he was funny because
don't forget
he's talking about serious shit, right?
Mr. Conductor,
right? But he also had this rubbery face. He was like a Jim Carrey in that way. He was very animated when he talked. You know, and I've always liked comedians like Louis Black too. The grumpy old man shtick works really well for me. Yeah. And as a kid, it's like, watching somebody's, grandpa get drunk and freak out at a party, get angry over something. But then you start listening to really what he's saying. I mean, even before I was really listening, like, I'm sure these thoughts were seeping into my brain. But I realize how much, I don't know how much, honestly, watching those George Carlin specials really did affect me. Because I think he was the first person that could convey to me this third party view of the human race, right?
Yeah.
He would talk about us and our beliefs and all this stuff.
Bring this up.
Yeah, if only he would have survived to Bill and Ted 3.
Hey man,
that was his greatest regret.
This is late 80s. He needed the money.
I don't know. I mean, like,
Greetings, my excellent friend.
He did acting.
At the time, the critics shit all over this movie.
Oh yeah,
it was not as revered as it is now.
It wasn't made for the critics, though, was it?
We can ask them.
Oh, his hair's still brown.
His daughter talks about him getting what was it? He was on It Girl for a little while, and that was like his break into acting. He had started in radio. He transitioned to stand-up comedy, and then wanted to use that to springboard into acting. Well, he didn't enjoy the experience. He didn't feel right, and he realized that comedy was ultimately what he wanted to do. I'm sure there's some out there, and I'm sure I've changed since I've originally watched a lot of these specials, but I can't think of any part where I disagreed with him, As crazy as the shit that he talks about, you're like, yeah, he's absolutely right. He's able to, I mean, all of his views on religion and on government and on just human relationships and how weird our behaviors are. And yeah, just imagine what his sets would be like now.
Yeah, I'd love to hear George
Twitter
talk about safe spaces.
Safe spaces,
Yeah.
social justice warriors.
Yes.
I mean,
Social media.
you could almost kind of build a little set of just him yelling out those words. Like,
If
you
you
can't
look
believe
at it,
these things exist.
when did
these social
when did
justice
social media
warriors.
rise up 10 years ago? He just missed it. He just missed it. Because like Facebook went to the public in what was it, 2008?
Right?
You know, you no longer had to have a .edu to have Facebook, and that's when it really took off.
Oh yeah,
You know, and Twitter's I believe is only a decade-ish old.
yeah. It was all happening right
He missed
then.
all of that.
I think he somehow knew, like, I have a certain period on this time where I can exist without just having a brain hemorrhage anyway.
Yeah.
What did he die of anyway?
Cancer.
Yeah, there you go. So it would have been an aneurysm if he lived long enough, if he beat the cancer. He's got 4 names. I Google him. Dennis, I'm sorry.
Heart failure.
George Dennis Patrick Carlin.
Google says this is his most popular track from the album It's Bad For You.
That's a little short one,
Tell
too.
the truth. Don't be bullshitting people. Like I say, there's enough bullshit as it is. In fact, there's just enough. Did you know that? There's just enough bullshit in this country to hold things together. Bullshit is the glue that binds us as a nation.
He's fucking right.
Where would we be without our safe,
Dude, if you only
familiar
knew.
American bullshit?
So
Land of the free, home of the brave, the American dream.
There's gonna be a
All
place where you just
equal,
put all your
justice is blind,
bullshit.
The press is free, business is honest.
It's called
the good
social
guys
media.
win, Your vote counts. The police are on your side. God is watching you. Your standard of living will always improve. And everything is going to be just fine. The official national bullshit story. I call it the American okey doke. Every one of those items is provably untrue at one level or another, but we believe it into the heads of kids because they know that children are much too young to be able to muster an intellectual defense against a sophisticated idea like that. And they know that up to a certain age, children believe everything their parents tell them. And as a result, they never learn to question things. Nobody questions things in this country anymore. Nobody questions anything. Everybody's too fat and happy. Everybody's got a cell phone that'll make pancakes and rub their balls now. You know? Way too
those
fucking
phones couldn't even do
prosperous for our
anything
own
yet.
good. Way too fucking proud. Americans have been bought off and silenced by toys and gizmos. So you know what I've been doing? Going through my address book and crossing out the dead people. That's a lot
Just
of
jump
fun,
to the
isn't
next
it?
track.
Gives you a good feeling.
His daughter said that he had the first iPhone and always had a brand new Mac and loved gizmos too.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh,
He was somewhat aware of his own behavior too, I'm sure, but you got to do something else than like get angry and write.
And don't be pulling any plugs on me either. Here's another bunch of macho asshole bullshit floating around this country. Oh, pull the plug on me. If I'm ever like that, if I'm comatose, if I'm like a vegetable, pull the plug on me. Fuck you! Leave my plug alone! Get an extension cord for my plug. I want everything you got. Tubes, cords, plugs, probes, electrodes, IVs. You got something? Stick it in me, man. You find out I got a hole I didn't know I had? Put a fucking plug in it. Vegetable shit. I don't care if I look like an artichoke. Save my ass. There's 3 things I want if I'm ever in that condition. 3 things I gotta have. Ice cream, morphine, and television. You give me that ice cream every 2 hours. Give me that morphine about every 10 minutes. And turn on the fucking TV! I wanna see Geraldo! And don't be coming to visit me. I got no time for life, people. I'm brain dead here. People got no respect for the brain dead? Hey, you gotta be brain dead to watch Geraldo in the first place. You might as well watch him when you're clinically brain dead.
Was it late 80s? He's referencing Geraldo.
Yeah, it had to be. Did Geraldo have his own talk show like that in the 90s? He was starting to transition to legitimate newsman.
Yeah, it's probably, if he's referencing Geraldo, it's probably hitting face with a chair era Geraldo.
Right. Capone's Vault?
No, like same era Geraldo.
Was that around the same time?
Just Googling Geraldo chair. There it is.
Yeah, please. Immortalized in a Beastie Boy lyric. The infamous chair going. This is why shows like this had to have like serious bodyguards, right? We got these big ass dudes now.
This is because Steve Wilkos has a mansion because of this.
Listen, let's get to the real issues here.
Yes, sir,
why are you
John?
Kirby? Why are you beating around the bush, Jerry? Look at Jerry King. That was your former name, wasn't it?
It wasn't, and I really recommend that you don't push me too hard.
Oh, come on.
What is he doing? What is he trying to like grab by the ear?
Let's take a break. We'll be right back. To the first part.
I want to get that straight. First of all, blacks, you guys don't really fit in.
What?
You're not in our agenda. That's what I'm saying. So don't feel like we're going to hurt you.
We don't want to fight.
We don't care.
What do you want to do? What do you want to do?
And yet, where is this going?
Almost wiped out a race of people.
Well, this guy's straight up Nazi, huh?
Adolf Hitler, man, because Joseph
Why?
Stalin,
You can't?
JFK,
You can't?
every man.
The Holocaust, did it happen, Bob Hike?
Does it matter?
How many?
Does it matter?
30 million people.
Does it matter?
Jews in the Ukraine that died. It was killed by Joseph Stalin.
He says it doesn't matter. He says the Holocaust doesn't matter. Should we be frightened by his
Someone throw a fucking chair.
Or should we be angered?
30 million
Shut up!
people, man.
No, here's a good man.
Shut up. Okay, Michael, what's your education?
I graduated from high school and I'm a layout and design artist.
A land design artist?
Layout and design.
Layout and design.
At an ex-con.
Are you an ex-con also?
Look at the fixtures on the set, dude. This is totally like late 80s,
Tell them the truth.
early
Don't let
90s.
anybody answer a question. And
Like,
if
there's a
you
lot
don't
of
have a
pink.
question like this lady over here, you
There's
tell
some
her to shut
airbrushing
up. What are you
going
afraid
on.
of?
The reason why I do that is because I get sick and tired of hearing the sob stories from kikes. I get sick and tired of seeing Uncle Tom here sucking up, trying to be a white
Go ahead, Roy, go ahead.
No.
Oh, dude.
You got a kid. You got a kid. Hey, hold it. Hold it. Sit down.
Oh, dude, he's strangling him.
There it is.
And they got like, what is that? Some fat producer
Think about
trying to
it.
get
This
in
is
the
probably
way.
one of the wheels coming off the bus in our
If
society.
anyone there is working security, I can't identify him by this. They look like they're just in it to like kick somebody.
Like this moment right here is probably one of the wheels coming off the bus of our society early on.
Yeah. This is a true harbinger.
This is probably like reality TV spawning.
At least we've learned to.
Yeah, at least we've learned to be totally rational about everything now.
To not throw so many chairs. We know
Imagine if
throwing
you could throw
chairs
shit
doesn't
on the
solve
internet.
anything.
There'd be chairs flying every hour on the hour. There'd be a chair flying every 30 seconds.
He's got a bloody nose. Yeah, but this went on to like what's his nuts from Ohio. Like this shit was practically staged. They had guys ready to grab him. They wanted him to get all hyped up like it was pro wrestling.
Jerry Springer.
Yeah, Jerry Springer is finally ending his show.
Finally, I thought it's been ended.
I don't know. That's what I read. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it was like that guy who died. Yeah, Vanity Fair says Jerry Springer show might be finally over.
No, might be.
Marking the end of an era. Yeah, it says might be. All right, so he's not doing it definitely. But it's still been on this whole time, right? 30 years of that shit.
Hey, baby. My name's Butthead, and I'm like a pleasure machine.
Curious, Geraldo. When you meet a woman,
A woman like me.
They're looking at bringing back Aeon Flux. Do you remember that one?
It's nice to find someone who sees the total person. Usually I feel like we're
Well, they reboot everything now because we're creatively bankrupt. We just remake everything now. Studios need sure things.
Aeon Flux live action TV reboot set
action
set at MTV.
Who's playing her?
Hey, but the Teen Wolf runner is on it.
Who?
The Teen Wolf TV show has actually been.
Wasn't it actually successful. Not like Teen Wolf? They actually made it all drama-y for all the Twilight shitheads.
Yeah, no word on who's going to play. Let's see what else is in my random folder. You want to talk about the guy with the world's biggest penis?
Jonah Falcon?
Google's like, you can't look at that story anymore. I'll send you this one.
Why not? Oh, no.
This story in the Mirror, the man with world's biggest penis. It puts in quotes, so I'm guessing that it's his claim. It's not been verified. It says 13.5-inch manhood has destroyed acting career.
He has a song.
But helped him bed Oscar winners. Let's tackle the first half of that.
There it is.
Having too big of a dick is what's holding you back in Hollywood? Are you sure that's the angle you want to go with? This is his
song, man.
Look at it. You ever watch, what's that British comedy duo? They have the Peep Show, and they had another variety show that they did. It looks like that guy. A very popular meme of the two of them dressed up as Nazis, and he's like, are we the baddies? That's what he looks like. He looks like, are we the baddies guy?
Oh, I have to fucking answer a few questions to see this?
Oh, I didn't.
None of the above. Next. Skip survey. There we go.
Oh man, they actually have like totally tiled out shots of just his crotch.
Where he just has to.
That's his song of this too damn big.
Yes.
I think it was my brain had filtered it out as useless noise. Then I realized what he was singing about.
Yeah, his dick.
If I'm lucky, you can show off. How well can you go down? Might just be the biggest in history. No ruler can measure your massive, huge PP.
Yeah. He just said that.
Every single freaking girl, they wanna try and take a ride on the biggest in the world. But in order to ride,
he made a song about his giant dick.
This is insane.
I think he's gay. Like, is this article talking to, is this Oscar winner a dude?
Let's see, he says, I'm falling. No, I don't need to know that. Oh, 7.5 to 8 inches in diameter. That it's thicker than his wrist, he says.
Yes, he supposedly can envelop a doorknob with it. Let's hear this.
Jonah, who is openly bisexual, said he couldn't reveal whether the celebrities were men or women, but did confirm it wasn't Meryl Streep.
He probably has to, even if he's gay, he probably has to say he's bisexual for his brand, huh?
What? Bisexual for his brand?
For his brand. You gotta think chicks think they got a chance of...
Why would he exclude half of his market?
Yeah. I'm sure Dodge loves the banner below or Cadillac loves the banner below
the mean length.
Kind of out of maybe necessity. I mean, I think there's more guys out there that can accept that type of phallus than girls. Right? You can't really bottom out on intestines.
Butthole.
What?
Isn't butthole?
What's butthole? What does that mean?
Isn't butthole?
Isn't butthole?
talking about.
Oh, yeah.
There we go. So that is the difference.
Oh, that's the representation.
Average male and you. And that is flaccid about 9 inches?
Right. It varies with temperature. It goes from 8 to 9.
It varies with temperature.
How do you know that?
You know how penises work.
That's what I want to know. How do you know that, buddy? This means at some point he's been like, all right, here's where we're at cold. Here's where we're at room temp.
He's got a little ruler tattooed on his thigh. You could just look down.
I've heard he's got like a
maybe
Google
another
alert
one on his belly.
On big penis.
Actually, when it's that big, I don't think it gets up. Right? You think it can still sustain itself on under its own weight?
Do you get lightheaded every time you get hard? Just so much blood.
Seriously.
Hold on, I gotta sit down. I got a boner.
Like, jokes aside, I can't believe that he has the most satisfying sex life. I'm sure he does all right for himself when he's on.
Something like that. Oh, damn it. I thought it was...
Damn.
Irresponsible.
Excuse me, this song. Falcon has something to say about that.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Whoa!
Hold on.
On the bulls and I'm trying to fly. Creeping. I'm not trying to be creeping, I'll be looking, I'll be peeping, but it's hard to try.
What year is this?
All my fellas who be jealous, ain't got your giant Dallas, they got envy from 100 miles away. Too damn big, it's too damn big. Your penis is too damn big. It's just too damn big. Too damn big, my penis too damn big. Your penis too damn big.
Because of album.
Too damn big.
Well, Jonah says he'd never wish for a smaller penis. He never feels insecure about his manhood. There are downsides, including modifying his sex positions. Yeah, I imagine so. You're not going to be on your back a whole lot. Taking care not to cause a penile fracture.
Whatever. We get it. You have a big dick, buddy.
No, I think that's legitimately. I mean, seriously, if someone's trying to ride that and can't fit it all in and then slips, I know my toes are curling.
Yeah, I know.
I have to change the subject.
I'm getting like goosebumps and shit. Oh, didn't need that mentally. If you're listening, we're sorry. We're feeling it too. So who'd he bed? We didn't get to that.
Everyone but Meryl Streep.
Everyone. So even
That's
Hanks?
the only way I can interpret his comment.
Even Hanks?
He said it definitely wasn't Meryl Streep. I don't know. Maybe he just likes that. I don't know if anybody's making units like that anymore.
No, you can buy a new one right now.
Oh, really?
They make a new version, but it's still the same kind of shit.
Oh, okay.
Which I don't understand.
If you like this show, please tell a friend. Please follow us on Twitter and like and share us on Facebook by searching for Christopher Media. You can subscribe to all ChristopherMedia.net shows for free on ChristopherMedia.net. Please make sure to rate and comment on all your favorite Christopher Media shows. Thank you in advance for supporting Christopher Media by clicking on the PayPal button and by clicking through to all the sponsors who support ChristopherMedia.net. Thank you for visiting ChristopherMedia.net, and thank you for listening. Thank you for visiting ChristopherMedia.net.
Pros bring something extra to every job. Now at the Home Depot, they also get something extra. Pro Extra, our free loyalty program built for pros just like you. Members earn perks with every dollar spent, like Pro Extra Dollars, a tool rental credit, and more. New members get $20 off their next in-store purchase of $200 or more just for signing up. Learn more at HomeDepot.com/Pro Extra. New year, more rewards, Pro Extra, only at the Home Depot. How doers get more done. Our biggest storage event just got stronger. The Store More, Save More event going on now at the Home Depot. Get the exclusive 77-inch Husky welded I-beam steel shelving for just $179. It now holds up to 10,000 pounds. Plus, it's the only steel shelving with a full lifetime warranty. Find more Husky steel shelving online at HomeDepot.com. The Home Depot, how doers get more done. Limited time only. Event and dates vary by store. Claim based on 2,500 pounds per shelf when evenly distributed. See store for details.